Ladies and gentlemen, the champion has finally returned. Street Fighter 4 is quite possibly the best entry in the series. And yes, we know that's saying a lot.
Pull out all the stops! Fight!
In fact, we play so much that it's honestly starting to cut into our productivity here at X-Play, which is tough to do when a big part of our job is sitting around playing video games.
Space Opera Symphony!
Character balance in the game is exceptional. With a couple of small exceptions, everyone has such an overwhelming amount of combos and attacks, you'll never feel shortchanged.
Sagat wins!
All of the originals for Street Fighter 2 have returned, plus 5 characters exclusive to the console. The new competitors fit perfectly into the Street Fighter universe, like sexy spy Crimson Viper or MMA fighter Abel. Presentation is the definition of top-notch. We especially like the ability to toggle between Japanese and English voice acting for each individual character.
You ready for this?
It's welcome touches like that that really put Part 4 over the top. And it probably goes without saying that the visuals are amazing. There's something strangely exciting about seeing classic moves like Chun-Li's Hurricane Kick in high definition. Plus, it's hard not to notice the finely detailed backgrounds of each stage. So far, our experience online has gone very smoothly. The performance is about on par with that of HD Remix. New challengers can jump in at any time, making the experience really reminiscent of that childhood you squandered away in an arcade. One important note, though. To be truly competitive at this game, you'll need to pony up the cash for a decent arcade stick. Using the controller just won't hack it at high levels of play. We had to think for a while to come up with a negative, but we finally did. The game's trial mode lets you learn new tricks, but there's no option for the computer to show you the move. Mastering the tricky timing of some of these combos on your own ultimately feels like busy work. Also, the final boss looks ridiculous, and he's named Seth.
Show me your power.
What kind of boss is named Seth?
Witness my limitless power.
But those are minor concerns when faced with the fact that Street Fighter 4 is one of the best fighting games of all time. Hopefully this will get more people playing them and revitalize the genre.
K.O.
Spread the word, kids. Street Fighter 4 is a 5 out of 5. Well, you knew this was coming, but believe it or not, this isn't just some quick cash grab update. Super Street Fighter 4 lives up admirably to its new title adjective, adding 10 fighters to the roster and tweaking the returning characters in many much-needed ways. A few more Street Fighter Alpha characters have shown up.
I'll show you just how strong I am!
Along with 3 favorites from Street Fighter 3 Third Strike.
Let's begin. 2
brand new fighters round out the addition. Juri is a light Taekwondo fighter with a spider theme and an evil gleam in her eye. And Hakan is a big red Turkish wrestler with a theme for full body lubrication.
The time has come to cover the world in my oil!
Not okay. Still waiting on an explanation for this guy, Capcom.
I'm ready for action!
Check, please. Overall, the roster feels a bit more balanced. Characters who were totally outclassed in the original are a little more competitive now, although you probably won't see Guile winning any tournaments anytime soon. Dominant characters like Sagat have been toned down, and the newcomers offer a lot of new playstyles to experiment with. Everyone has an all-new story in arcade mode, complete with some cool rivalry scenes. Who hasn't wanted to see Dudley and Balrog face off? Online modes have been revamped to great effect. Opponents' connection ratings pop up much faster than before, and the new Endless Battle mode lets you play winner stays round-robin style with a full party of players. You can watch the matches while you wait for your turn and even save replays if something strikes you as historically noteworthy. Suitably, the replay theater has tons of ways to organize your viewing preferences. The one improvement we were hoping for that didn't make the cut, Trial Mode really needs a demonstration option to show you the combo you're being asked to do. Some of the timing on these things is downright cryptic. I guess that's what YouTube is for, though. Super Street Fighter 4 is a great, full-featured upgrade of an already stellar fighting game. At $40, it's well worth it for fans of the vanilla version and new players wanting to see what the fuss is about. 5 Ultra Combos out of 5.
It's the battle of the century! Fight!
What's better than unleashing an Ultra Combo at your opponent? How about unleashing that combo in 3D? Yep, with the release of the Nintendo 3DS, you can now experience all the flash that Super Street Fighter 4 provides, not only in the palm of your hands, but in 3 glorious dimensions. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Well, sort of. Super Street Fighter 4 3DS is certainly a solid game for the average fighting fan, but it may leave expert competitors feeling a little less than satisfied. The game comes with all the modes you would expect from the console versions. There's arcade mode, versus, trial, bonus stage, training, and online play. The backgrounds might be static, but for a portable game, the visuals and animations are actually fairly slick. When you activate the 3D feature, it works decently enough when set to halfway, but its effect on the frame rate and the penchant for flickering made us want to turn it off immediately. Your mileage may vary, but I think we'll get our 3D fix from the real world for now. The game is definitely playable, but once you start trying to execute the more nuanced advanced combos, you might find the game frustrating to control, especially if you're a seasoned player accustomed to using a fight stick. You can map Ultra Combos, Super Combos, and Specials to the touchscreen, however, but even then it takes far too much time to move your finger from the D-pad or buttons to the touchpad to execute combos that require specific timing. It can be a fairly hand-cramping experience, to say the least. For all its pros and cons, the one feature that surprised us the most is the game's multiplayer. Using a Wi-Fi network, it functions incredibly well with little difficulty to the user, and matches are mostly lag-free. On the whole, the game is a good introduction to those new to the series and don't own it on a console. The Super Street Fighter 4 veterans, on the other hand, there's nothing new that makes it worth taking this game mobile. 3 combos out of 5.